than usual. Oh, so many people already coming on Instagram. Jacob, Fairy Cake, Will. I can't even keep up. Poop Wrangler. That's an interesting Instagram handle. Oh, looks like we're live on Facebook and YouTube as well. All right. So listen, if you're out there right now doing business, you got any kind of a business, I'm gonna tell you something you already know. It is brutal. It is brutal right now. You are dealing with, I think, probably the hardest environment that has ever existed to do business. What's up, Andres? Yeah, hey, listen, if you're here, I want to hear from you. Say hi. Let me know that you are out there and that you are receptive to what I am trying to share. Hold on, I got to turn the AC off. Why do I always forget to turn the air conditioning off? Okay, we're good. So listen, if you have a business, you're out there trying to hustle and make money right now, it is brutal. Hey, baby, what's up? My amazing wife just said hi. Yeah, it's brutal out there right now. So you got the election. People's minds are frazzled. Plus you have literally billions of dollars being pumped into the ecosystem out there. TV ads, radio ads, obviously internet ads, driving up costs for everybody. What's up, Nathan? What's up, Financial Blessings? What's up, Marie? What's up, Frankie? What's up, Johnny? What's up, Chris? Keisha? It's brutal deal. So you got the election. You got COVID. People are a mess because of COVID. Not just financially, not just 30% unemployment, but people's heads, their psychology is messed up. You got chaos in the world. We got riots in the streets. We got, what do they call them? Anarchy zones or whatever cordoned off in major U.S. cities. Salah, what's up? Daniel, Giovanni, Swap. Oh, God, I love the love. I love it, dude. We are a community. We are a movement. We are a team. We are a family. That's what we are. We're a family. This group of us that have this insane belief that even awesome, because we decide, we make a decision. Decisere, I forget the exact Latin root of that word, decide. We decided that things are awesome. And decisere means to cut away. We have cut away all of the crap, all of the nonsense out there. We simply decide to cut away all the crap. You got the election, you got COVID, you got the holiday season, which is fun and cool and all. But look, if you're out there running ads, you know that billions of dollars, tens of billions of dollars moving into the ecosystem of brands looking at their business going, hey man, this has been the worst year. We got to have a great holiday season. We got to capture this potential in this last quarter of the year to try to, hit our numbers for the year. And so if you're the little guy, I'm a big little guy, but I'm still a little guy, right? I mean, in the last 2 years, I've gone from little guy to big little guy, but I ain't no big guy out there battling in the same trenches as all my fellow friends and business owners. What's up, Kinnett? What's up, Amber? What's up, Brian? Brian, oh man, Brian, my friend, that amazing video you put out the other day. Thank you for that. Sometimes there's things I want to say that may sound like I have an agenda when I say them, but when someone else says them, man, if you're in the ENTRE Nation group, go watch Brian Priest's video from the other day. Jerome, hey, thank you, man. I hope you have an amazing day too. So you got the election, you got COVID, you got the holiday season, you got unemployment, you got banks slashing credit lines. People that had a $5,000 credit card, now suddenly they have a $1,000 credit card because the banks are antsy. It is a brutal environment out there to be trying to sell your wares. And we're all fighting it. We're all fighting it. Naveed said, how do I get my work ethic? I don't think of it as a work ethic. I think of it as a perspective. Actually, you know what? I'm going to deviate. Somebody just said, what the fuck is wrong with your face? You know what's wrong with my face? Not a damn thing. Nothing's wrong with my face. It's a little different. I have a genetic disorder. Ain't nothing wrong with it. What's wrong with your mindset? That's the only question you would think to ask. I got these plaques on the wall, yo. I know how to make a fuckload of money. And all you can think of is to ask, what's wrong with your face? What's wrong with your mindset? How is it that you look at opportunity and all you see is one negative thing that you can hone in on so you can try to make yourself feel a little better about whatever's wrong with your life? That's my question. I'll be fine. But we are out there. We are fighting the good fight, aren't we? And it's hard. And I'll tell you what, it's not going to get easy. Through the end of the year, it is not going to get any easier, I don't think. And, oh, by the way, some of us just randomly come down with COVID. That don't do no good for anyone. How do you persevere through all this? You might get sick. You certainly might get discouraged. You're battling some variables that you have no control over. And yet we carry on day by day. I do think it will get easier, but it's not getting easier anytime soon. And that's what I wanted to talk about. So here's the thing. You have to find the blessing. You have to find the opportunity. You know, one of the values, ENTRE, we just went back to the drawing board and we recrafted our values. We made little tweaks to our values. We're going through a whole process, shoring up the company. We've grown from a little scrappy upstart company to, you know, a $20 million plus company in a very short time. But it's amazing. I get emotional when I think about the impact that we're having in the world right now, especially at a time when I had no idea how much the world was going to need what we set out to do. But what got you here won't get you there. No, I don't sign music artists. Sorry about that, man. But people do. And what I'm about to say applies to you too, because I'll bet you, I don't know that business like I used to. I used to be a musician, but it's a brutal environment right now to be out there trying to push anything new. And so this is going to apply to you too. But we've gone back to the drawing board, and with our on is how much we seek out challenges. We seek out problems, because in business terms, that is opportunity. No problems, no opportunities. No challenges, you ain't got nothing to sell. If people aren't struggling, there's no way to transact your solution to the market, right? So we've become grateful for challenges. And that's the perspective that I think everybody needs to have, so that this time we're in isn't your undoing. And wait, my mic is so far away. I just realized, like, people may not be able to hear me that well. Sorry, that probably made it better. If you're on Facebook and YouTube, the sound just got a lot better when I pulled the mic over. But listen, so we've decided that we're going to be grateful for the situation right now in the last quarter. And it's interesting. We this last week, we were doing this dissection of our values. And when we really honed in on the gratitude around challenges in the world, well, that reframes what we're dealing with right now, right? And so it's been really cool this week how we've gone back. You know, we've put the microscope on everything in our business, and we have found that there actually really is opportunity. That when, you know, your ad costs almost double, and people have people are in the same boat we are, facing these challenges. It's like, how can you get better? How can you get better? That's the only thing you can do when there's challenges. Say, well, how can I be better? So what Jim Rohn said, don't wish it were easy or wish you were better. I forget who said that on our last conversation, but we've gotten better. In the last 2 days, we've had a breakthrough realization about how we can make our process even better. And so it's Sunday. I'm in the office because I got work to do. We all have work to do. Listen, When the going gets tough, the tough get going, right? And let's not kid ourselves. Again, election, COVID, holiday spending, banks contracting people's credit, high unemployment, general anxiety and fear in the air, riots in the streets. It's never been harder. But an entrepreneur recognizes that the more problems, the more challenges, literally the more opportunity. The more people need you because they're all fighting it too. You're fighting it, and you might think that it's so hard. It is so hard, but it's so hard for everyone. Difficulty does not discriminate. Economic challenge does not discriminate. Fear and anxiety does not discriminate. And so when you realize that you can be the light bearer, you can be the one coming up with solutions to the market that makes everybody they see the light, they see the glimmer of opportunity. But here's the thing, you can't be that if you're not that in your own life and in your own business. So you've got to bring that same mindset, that same look. Like if you're in the market selling, you're selling solutions. That's what selling is, right? That's what business is. No solutions, no business. No problems, no solutions. Therefore, no problems, no business. So you go out into the market with solutions, but you come back, you circle the wagons and you come back into your own business. You go, oh man, this is hard. It's a tough time out there. Well, I can't be going out to the market, or I shouldn't be going out to the market selling a solution-oriented mindset and yet leaving it with the market, not bringing it back into my own business. So in the last 2 days, we figured out some breakthrough innovations in our business that are only going to catapult us to the whole next level when the market does ease up. Second quarter of next year, I have a roadmap now of how we're going to, probably 5x our company into next year. But that roadmap has only become clear to me in the last couple of days because I've sat down and said, how do I deal with the rising ad costs, the insecurity in the market, the challenge of a cluttered messaging marketplace where I'm competing with all this flurry of nonsense around COVID and the election and politics and the world and the police and chaos and all this. It's like, how do you cut through it all? You take that solutions-oriented mindset, you bring it back inside your own business, and when you solve those problems, you get better. So now here I am. I'm going, man, I've just had an idea in the last couple of days that I would never weren't so hard right now. So shouldn't I be really grateful for how hard they are? What's that? The Obstacle is the Way. Fantastic book. Ryan Holiday, I think. The Obstacle is the Way. Look, I've got major obstacles in my life right now. Again, I don't have to, name them all off real quick. COVID, social unrest, the holidays coming up, which disrupts the online ecosystem a lot. The election, a once every 4 years anomaly that also disrupts the ecosystem a lot, especially when it's as contentious as it is right now and all the spending is just at an all-time high. These are massive challenges. These are obstacles, but they truly are the way. Because again, in the last 2 days, I've had a breakthrough with my partners that would not have happened except for these obstacles and these challenges. So how are you showing up? How are you showing up right now? How are you innovating and adapting your way through these challenges? I don't have the answer, but what I'll tell you is for us, it happened because we started considering radical solutions. We started considering a radical approach that potentially rocks the boat on what we're doing right now. And in previous times, we would have dismissed it. We would have said, that's too disruptive. We don't want to take the chance. We don't want to mess with it. But the reality is the more we analyze it, the more, and I won't bore you with the specifics of it because it's only relevant to my business. But the more we looked at it, we were like, oh my gosh, this is a better way to do it. And we were only willing to consider it because we were battling such, major systemic challenges in our business and in the world that are the result of things we cannot control. And so the way you deal with things you cannot control is you focus on what you can control. It's called self efficacy. It means allocating resources, time, energy, and money, so forth, only to things within your control. And if we want to fix the world that we're in and push through all the challenges and all the chaos right now as fast as possible, it's the way we do it is getting everybody focused entirely on what they can control. Because the only thing you can control is what you can control, right? And so, go online, go survey the chatter, go survey the Main Street feed, right? The buzzing that's going on, and say, how much are people talking about things they can control? And how much are people talking about things they can't control? And you'll find that most of the world right now is really, really interested in things they can't control. And what I'm suggesting is that when there's challenge, when there's obstacles, the way through the obstacles is to pull yourself in and focus on what you can control, and consider radical options that you might not have otherwise, that can allow you to thrive in spite of the things you can't control. And that's my message for today. And I think that's all I got. I literally just needed, and by the way, there's something else going on right now that I feel like I should share. I came in today to shoot some videos, some of my YouTube videos. If you've seen my YouTube channel, you know I have hundreds and hundreds of free trainings on YouTube. That my intent is to build a YouTube channel that is more valuable than a Harvard education, and that's available to the entire world for free. And I say more valuable, I'm speaking specifically, it's more valuable. You graduate from Harvard and you will likely end up maybe making six figures within 2 decades. That's a statistical fact you can Google. When you graduate from Harvard, you might make six figures within 2 decades. The average Harvard graduate in his second decade, his or her second decade after getting that degree, is earning roughly around $80,000 to $85,000 per year. So based on the rate, and we get an average between 3 and 4% raises per year. So the average Harvard grad could potentially be making $100,000 in 20 years. My belief is that the information contained on my YouTube channel that's available to the entire world for free could have somebody making six figures much, much faster than a $250,000 Harvard education. And I came in today to shoot 5 such videos, but I had a dead camera battery, so I had to charge it. So I said, okay, I got about 20 minutes to kill while I get my camera battery charged, at least enough to shoot one video. And then I have our video guy bringing me a couple more backup batteries that are already charged. So what can I do with 20 minutes? Well, I can sit here and, read the feeds and kill chatter about things they can't control, or I can go live. In other words, I can do something that I can control. And yes, somebody from the UK says, I'm from the UK, so Harvard should be Oxford. I will add to my conversation that my YouTube channel, I believe, will do a better job of positioning you to build a great, prosperous life in the world than a 4-year Oxford degree as well. And that's what I'm working on anyway. So I've probably filled enough time here, had this little conversation with you, my world, my family, my community, my friends, and I suspect I've got enough charge to go shoot a video. So I'm going to do that. But listen, I'm going to sum up my point by saying I know how hard it is out there right now, but it's hard because of things we can't control. And so we're going to pull in and focus on things we can control and consider radical solutions that we might not have otherwise. And we're going to press through, because here's the thing. In the next 3 months, a significant amount of your competition is going to fall away. They're going to fall off. They're not going to be able to hack it, which means if you power through, if you hang in there for the next few months, by the, let's say, first or second quarter of next year, you're going to have a better opportunity than you even had this year, because a percentage of your competition won't have made it. They will not have survived. These times are when the massive breakthrough stories begin. The seeds are planted in these times. So go plant some seeds, all right? And get creative with your seed planting. Thanks, everyone. I'll catch you next time.